Okay. So trade of today. Basically, going into the day, I was pretty much bearish, fully bearish. Like we had a huge sell-off. And the reason I was fully bearish, I'll get into in a moment. But we had a huge sell-off on Friday. We did come into this daily fair value gap on both pairs. And on that Friday, we did sweep these and kind of close back up. So with being in this fair value gap and previously sweeping these lows on ES especially, and then like right here on NASDAQ, okay, I was like, okay, let's see kind of what I want to do. It's Monday, so there's the first price action of the week. But what led me to still be like pretty much fully bearish is that one, we displaced so heavily on Friday that we have a huge 4-hour bearish candle, and we're in this 4-hour fair value gap. We're at equilibrium of this price leg to this price leg. We're in equilibrium. And basically, why I wouldn't be bullish, why this hourly, like sweeping this hourly low and sweeping this, and tapping into this hourly fair value gap and then trying to see rejection up, displacement up, is because there really isn't really much up here that I would want to see get taken now, today, because one, if you look at midnight open right here, we're above midnight open, and we also have swept this Friday high on Friday. We've swept this high. We've tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. This is all like pre-market. Same thing pretty much on ES. So I'm not going to want to short, I'm not going to want to buy when we're above midnight open. If we were right here and below midnight open, okay, I'd want to maybe see a buy. But with the large displacement on the bigger time frames and the retracement into equilibrium of another big time frame fair value gap, as well as being above midnight open and also sweeping at high that was made on Friday after accumulating, I was seeing this as accumulation and the manipulation and distribution. Perfect example. So that led to me being very bearish and not really wanting to see any shorts. Any buys at all today. At least for the time I am in the market. Like this SMT, we could be maybe go see it, but on market open, I didn't even really enter. I didn't even really look at the 1 minute at all. All I saw is that we swept this high. We're respecting this 15-minute fair value gap, retracing equilibrium above the midnight open, and I'm like, okay, let's see how we handle this 15-minute fair value gap when market opens. Now, I didn't really wait for the 15-minute to close below this, because this would kind of act as our order block right here. Our last candle's closed up. So I took the 15-minute just so because it's easier to look at where I would want price to kind of like retrace back into after slicing down. The 15-minute, okay, well, in 15 minutes we could have a large amount of displacement and just leave this. So I took the 5-minute and I just watched us displace on the 5-minute through this low, and like, okay, let's retrace into this, and then I want to see shorts. So I didn't look at the 1 minute, and I usually would wait for hourly like sweep right when market opens, but I wasn't looking for that because we already had done that in pre-market. We swept on pre-market, so I'm really just looking for displacement. That's pretty much all I'm looking for. If we've already swept, if we already have swept a key level pre-market, and there's no other really key levels at all to be swept, then I don't think, then it's like it's already swept. We don't need to sweep again. So we displaced down, retraced into this fair value gap, not fair value gap, into this kind of order block on the 15-minute, 5-minute kind of thing. Just retraced into this level, displaced. I took partials, I took partials at pretty much just London low. I thought that would be a good target to take partials at. And then I also kind of wanted to see, I took my full take profit off right here, just because it's just like I don't want to be greedy, but I did want to see us just come down, just with how bearish price action has been the last day, like on Friday, and then right here, like we're just selling off. I kind of wanted to see us take these lows out. So I took it off right here, and then so I had 5 contracts. I took 3 off at pretty much a 1 to 2. Where is it? Took 3 off at almost a 1 to 2. Wait, where was it? It looks like my stop loss was even shorter right here. What was it? Oh yeah. I don't even know how I really entered right there. That's kind of weird. Because I really wanted to enter. Oh wait, no, that's not weird. Right here, yeah. So, what was I doing? Wait, what? So yeah, the bean right here. Yeah, I entered right here. Took 3 off at like the 1 to 2. I think I'm gonna go into trading now. I kind of really want to see like just taking partials at 1 to 2, and then put my stop at break even, and then just looking for like a larger win with my. So I left 2 runners down to here. But going forward with like the take profits, I think I'm gonna hit a 1 to 2 and take partials at a 1 to 2, and then leave it for like the larger, like the actual liquidity that I'd want to see hit for the day, because that would lead to bigger wins like today, since I hit the partials. I risked this is all good for trading. I hit basically, so let's just say 900, 700, so 1600, and I risked 500 in like 60. So basically today was like overall on 1 to 3. So if I try to keep my full wins around a 1 to 3, and then I hit break even after hitting a 1 to 2 with some partials, I feel like that would just, one, increase my win rate, and also increase just my overall P&L. So yeah, so that's it for the day.